Back, baby. Semen retention. The streak keeps going. I'm gonna hit 2 years. 2 years. July 23rd. Now I told you guys previously about I live in California and LA. It's getting wild here. I could feel the energy and nobody has patience, especially when it comes to driving. No one stops at the stop sign. Nobody. When you get in line, people anywhere, man, they just want let's go, hurry up here. Everyone's stressing right now. The majority are stressing. I've been chill, but I know I'm gonna get to that point. I know what's coming to me, man. It's not good. What's coming to me is not good. But I have to overcome it. A lot of people fold. I hope I do not fold. I hope I do not fold. I hope I have the strength. I hope I get through what I'm gonna get through right now so I can inspire some people out there. Because we all go through challenges and we all go through losses of family and pets and jobs, etc. Everyone goes through something. Of course, not everyone is able to uh, open up or explain, and sometimes holding it in causes diseases. I have heard people catching cancer and other types of ailments for having trapped emotions or grudges or other things that they weren't able to let go. Like me, I'm that type of person that sometimes I just can't let it go. And I'm learning right now. I'm learning like little by little that I have to let shit slide sometimes. Sometimes you gotta give people the pass. Some people have given me the pass now that I think back when I was a younger crazy motherfucker. And that's what I look out for. And semen retention, I look out for the firecrackers, for the youngies. The young ones that have a lot to prove to themselves, that want to make a name or need attention or whatever. That try to fit in, try to be tough. Or, oh, I'm alpha. I'm this and that. Everyone's into this shit now. I don't know why, but it wasn't like that before. Those are the ones that I watch my back with. I told you guys a story and I'll bring it up again for the new viewers, anyone that watches my channel that is new. I had an altercation in the bus stop. I was ignoring this dude and this guy felt it. This guy felt so disrespected. And I've had that happen to me before. And I didn't take it like that. I just said, oh, this guy doesn't want to talk. Fuck it, let it be, fuck him. Fuck him, he's miserable, whatever. But I didn't ignore him because I thought I was better or I'm too good. The guy was coming, talking loud, talking about sucking cock. And then he sat right next to me when there was more space. It's like when you take a piss in the bathroom stall, the fool goes takes a piss right next to you. Like, that's how I see it. And then he was talking to another dude, and I don't care if he swings that way. Just don't force it on me, He didn't force it on me. He didn't say nothing gay or anything triggering like that. He just was trying to talk to me and I ignored him. And he was half my size. He was shorter, half my size, younger. And I wanted to just tell him, hey, bro, you need attention, bro, but I don't want to give it to you. Like, you need attention. Because the way you carry yourself. Now, I was young. I never was like that. Like talking about sucking cock or shit like that loud. Nothing like that. What I was like that in a similar way was when I was younger, let's say a teen, I was drinking young. Maybe even late teens. You're not supposed to drink till you're 21, right? But we had a liquor store where they would sell it to us. They made bank. We didn't always have a spot where we could drink. Nobody has their own house and shit like that. We would drink in the car or someone's driveway. they would call the cops on us. They'd be like, hey, you guys are too loud. And there were some dudes that were cool. They're like, hey, you know what? I know you guys want to party, you're young. I was like that too, homie. You know, can you just bring it down a couple notches? Bump the music a little, like where you can't hear it. I'm trying to go to sleep. But it's cool, just don't be too loud. And when I was younger, I was like, fuck these, why are they tripping? You know, you're just full of energy. But this fool talking about sucking cock and then spitting, and I just didn't want to entertain the guy. But I gave him the pass. That's my point. I gave the dude the pass. And who knows, if we got into something, maybe he gave me a pass. Maybe he had someone as a torpedo. Maybe he knew people that could have took me out. But it was the right decision. Now that I look, it was the right decision. I made the wise choice to not feed the fuel to a fire. You know, throw more wood to the fire. Just let it die out. And I moved on. And right now, there's a lot of fire going on in California. There was wildfires, and there's still gonna be fires, natural or not. But people are finding an excuse to make chaos, cause chaos. All this is a distraction too. This could be stopped immediately, but they want to prolong it. I feel like it's a tactic to maybe even bring martial law to make an example, and it's a distraction also, my opinion, with those files, right? They were like what Elon Musk said about him, about Donald Trump. We never get the real deal, you know, the real spill. They never tell you about the Clinton emails. They never show you the real shit. They just show you what they want to show you, and they make examples of what's gonna happen. You know, what's the next chapter in California, and it doesn't look good. To some people, it looks great. Like they're gonna deport illegals and all that. That's great, more jobs. I still don't think that's gonna happen. I think a lot of people are gonna leave California, and that was my whole point. I know I talked about semen retention, but my whole point is that when you make a state or a city a smart city, it trickles down. It doesn't matter left or right, Republican or Democratic. The whole point is to make it a smart city, control, digital. Once it goes cashless, there's no power. You have no power. You can't be like, oh, I want to buy this. You have to ask permission. If the beast allows it, they allow it. If they don't, you know what I mean? But I'm preparing for this, man. And it's a spiritual, this is almost like a game, man. It's like a game. You get some badges, you get some accolades. And who knows? Maybe God, the Most High, maybe give you another chance to come back. And maybe you don't. Maybe you don't come back. I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back to this realm. It's gonna be worse. That's how I feel, man. That's just me speaking from my heart, from my feel. That's how I feel. It's not gonna get better here. Like the ride is over. Like those 80s, 90s, whatever, early 2000s, maybe even 60s were the best. That's not gonna go back to that. Everything's about control, and I don't like how they want to censor everything. Like, you know what I mean? Censor the hub. You know, you could censor the hub. They won't do that, but they want to censor civilians, critical thinkers, freedom writers, freedom speakers. And that ticks me off. Doesn't I like freedom? And you could tell me, well, you have the freedom to, no, you don't. You don't. You can't go wherever you want. You can't do what, you can't even build the type of house you want. You gotta ask for permits. You can't go fishing. You can't. you're not even allowed to drive. It's a fucking privilege. You know what I mean? So you can't tell me that. You get taxed the fuck out of here. In California, I'm speaking for California. I don't know how it is in other places. I'm not there, so it's not convenient to me to even care or know unless I'm moving over there. But everyone has to keep their head on a swivel. Not just me, man, because there's chaos. That's what they want. They want everyone to throw in the towel and just fucking cause chaos. With the rampant loss of jobs, opportunities, uh, even to people that are in Section 8 or other healthcare benefits that are being canceled. You're diabetic, whatever. It's gonna be tough. And people are seeing that there ain't gonna be no retirement. There's no point. There's no point. Like that's the thing right here. Like I understand the young ones and even older people that what's the point of even trying? I'm just working for nothing. And all I'm saying is that you're not the only one. You're not alone, man. You're not alone. But maybe something could happen, man. Maybe there is hope. I don't like to give up hope. Just fight until you can no more. At least if you pass and when you see your own body, you said, "Fuck it, I did everything I could." If that's what was written for me, that was the life path that I chose before I even came here. That was well, then fuck it. There's really nothing you can do. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. This wasn't mostly about semen retention. This was just a little vent of how things in California are getting worse. And it's easy for anyone to just say, "Hey, get up and leave. Go where?" You know what I mean? If you don't have credit, if you don't have nothing going on for you, you're pretty much stuck. You're fucked. You know what I mean? And to the people that do have even okay jobs or at least are paying the bills, man, stick to your 9 to 5 or your entrepreneurship. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Keep going. You're lucky. You're blessed. You're able to shower, brush your teeth, and eat. You're blessed. You're blessed. You don't have to compare yourself to others. Just it's gonna get real difficult. And I'm tired of ranting. I'm out.